Good morning to all.
Good morning, guys. I'm Silvio.
Mhm. Hello. So, as as we always do on Sundays, we have this. We take this time to do our prayer for the whole, for all the people that live in this planet, for the humanity, and for planet Earth. But before, we always read a little text, and that we can take for a reflection. And today we are reading a text that is called Loving. And we're going to talk about love, the unconditional love, or whatever name you want to give to this kind of love. So, oh my gosh, we touched something here. Okay, it came back. So, uh, what we do is we're going to read and then we make our reflection around this topic. And we ask that you also take the topic for a reflection, okay? Self reflection. So that comes like that. Loving. What force is contained within this word? What overflowing of emotions can it inspire, since it neither perishes with time nor wears away through life's experiences? An intense word. At times, it will signify the end of a conflict, and at others, it will create unforgettable moments that bring with them countless descriptions and emotions. Is it already possible to reach the complete summit of this essence without the need for invented or elaborate definitions? How many of us can truly say we have done so? To fully define love is impossible, for it is immeasurable. It anchors the center of everything and embraces all things without imprisoning them. Not defining it is the beginning of discovering it. Not confining it into categories is realizing its transcendence. How many verbs or adjectives might we associate with loving and yet still fail to reach its true essence? So today, ask your heart without setting boundaries, what is loving? So we usually define love in different categories, as it says on the text, right? The love of a mother, the love of a father, love of a son, the love of our spouses, so the love of a friend. But as it says on the reading, we shouldn't categorize the love because love is something, so intense and so big, so there are no words to define what love is. And that's what they say here, which I find it very nicely, right? Not defining is the beginning of discovering it. So when we don't have words to define something, it's when we are feeling that thing. And the feeling normally has no words to describe it. So that's how we're gonna really understand that we are loving truly, when we are not going to be able to really, with words, define what we are feeling, okay, for the others. And that's our reflection. Are we really loving our next one, right? So it says also not to imprison the other one that you love. And we were talking about that on our Portuguese version, right? Silvia was mentioning that love sometimes it imprisons our lovable ones, that lovable in between quotes, because this is not really love. But the unconditional love, we say that we don't know what it is, and that's the excuse we give not to say that we already can love everyone. But the thing is that I believe that we do love people and things, but in within our limit, our evolution limit, let's say like this, the level of evolution will dictate the type of love or the amount of love we have to give. So as we evolve, our love will also expand and become this love, this undescribable love that is being mentioned on this reading. Okay, so when we love and we are jealous of our spouse, our son, our daughter, our friend, this is not true love, because love shouldn't imprison anybody and shouldn't make us dependable of the other. So love means also freedom. Okay, so once we have this feeling inside us without imprisoning anybody, without this egocentrism that we still carry, then we can say that we reached the love of that God really means to us. You want to say something, Sylvia?
No, no, I agree with you. I totally agree with you.
Okay,
Love
so
is love.
yeah, one day we're gonna reach this love that we are talking about here, okay?
So,
That we cannot describe with words, we can only feel. Okay, so let's now close our eyes and let's meditate and pray for the whole planet, our planet, and also the people who live in this planet. Let's reflect about the word love and what is love, right? What is to love someone?
okay, I will play the music.
So, yeah, I have a suggestion to give to you, so we can practice this love. Is that if we can dedicate 1 hour a week for another person, this would bring like a lot of happiness for the ones that are receiving this attention, and for you that are giving your time. So I know people say we don't have time, my life is too busy, but we have many hours during a week. So 1 hour only, if you organize yourself, yes, we have this time. And it can be anywhere, can be even, in your home or in a nursing home or in a hospital. There are a lot of people who needs just someone to listen to them, and this would be really of great help. And we have no idea of how much this can be big, for whoever is receiving. So donating your time, it's really something that you can do to practice this love. There is no higher happiness than seeing a smile in someone else's face, especially if you contributed to that smile. So think of that. This is just a suggestion that I have, but there are many other ways of practicing love. Okay? So this is it. That's our message for today. Please try to pray not just on Sundays, but every day of the week. And yes, tell your friends that maybe we can make this, you know, a bigger vibe if we have more people thinking the same way. So let's try to share this video and the idea of praying for the planet and its humanity. Okay, you want to say something? No. Okay, so this is it. Thank you so much for being with us, and may God be with all of us.
Please don't forget to give us a like in our program. It's important for us.
Okay, so have a good week ahead of you. Okay, and may God be with all of us.
Eu não recebi isso, Luana.